Long ago in Egypt, there was a young girl named Amara who lived beside the great Nile River. Every morning, she watched the river glisten in the sun and listened to the stories her grandmother told her. The Nile, she said, was enchanted. One hot summer, the river's water began to shrink and crops started to wither. The villagers were worried, as they depended on the Nile for everything. Amara knew she had to do something. One night, as the moon shone brightly over the river, she whispered, "Please, mighty Nile, we need your magic." To her amazement, the waters shimmered and a gentle voice replied, "Brave Amara, to restore the river's magic, you must find 3 treasures: the feather of a golden falcon, a lotus flower from the deepest part of the Nile, and a crystal from the desert of stars." With courage in her heart, Amara set off on her quest. First, she climbed the tallest tree near the riverbank, where a golden falcon perched. The falcon looked at her kindly and dropped a feather in her hand. "Thank you," she whispered, placing it safely in her pouch. Next, Amara dove into the Nile, swimming to its depths until she found a glowing blue lotus, rare and beautiful. She gently plucked it and placed it beside the feather. Finally, she walked across the scorching sands to the desert of stars. There, as night fell, she saw tiny crystals sparkling in the sand like stars. She found the largest one and held it up, feeling its coolness against her skin. With all 3 treasures, Amara returned to the Nile and placed them in the water. The river began to glow, swirling with colors as the water rose, filling up the land with life once more. The crops flourished, and the animals returned. The villagers cheered, calling Amara the hero of the Nile. From that day on, Amara knew that the magic of the Nile wasn't just in its waters, but in the courage to protect what she loved. And so, the river flowed, full of magic, thanks to the brave heart of a young girl.